Apologies for the slight delay. Should have pictures and sound back now.
57.
Rejoin the match. Vessel Nijman leading 3-1.
137.
Looking to get his second win of the night onto that leaderboard. 4 points from a possible 4 points available.
$96.
Started the night with a 5-2 win over Martin Adams,
60.
who returns directly after this one against Mike Warburton. Also won his 4th match on the
43.
spin in our previous game against Fallon Sherrock.
81.
Warburton winning that one 5-3.
140.
It was a bit of a scrappy affair, it has to be said. Expect more from both later on this evening.
82.
So for the double break and a 4-1 lead. Double 8 if that's in the ball. And it was in the ball.
69, sorry.
So 161 to save it. Vessel Nijman, 33% on his doubling stats for the week.
81.
So when he's had 3 darts at it, he should hit 1.
Game in 2.
Just like that. 17 dart. Double break of throw now in favour of Vessel Nijman. He now leads 4 legs to 1. 1 away. A big win.
140.
Lost a couple of scrappy matches this week. Vessel Nijman. That has been costly.
$24.
58.
134.
Lovely cover shooting from Vessel Nijman. Down to 203 after 9. Battling hard. Carl McKinstry down to 203 as well.
137.
59.
So 66 for a very convincing 5-1 win.
Game in 2.
And convincing it was, finishing off with a 14 dart leg, making it 2 from 2 tonight so far for Vessel Nijman. We're going to be back in a few minutes with Martin Adams versus Mike Warburton. Join us then. And welcome back to a night at the darts, brought to you by MODUS Darts.tv in association with Red Dragon. This is match number 4, day number 6, week number 4. This one's between Martin Adams and Mike Warburton. Martin losing his first game of the night to Vessel Nijman 5-2, despite hitting 3 180s. And an opening leg 11 darter. But that's about as good as it got in that one for Martin. Mike Warburton was a 5-3 winner over Fallon Sherrock in what was a bit of a scrappy affair from both.
Okay. All the best, mate.
Did start well in that one, Warby. Back-to-back 14 dart legs and a 180.
25.
Highlight for Fallon was a 1-2-4 checkout. She also had a 180.
25.
And then in our last game, Vessel Nijman was a 5-1 winner over Carl McKinstry,
25.
who will return in our next match against Fallon Sherrock.
Bullseye.
Fourth meeting, of course, between these two this week.
And you like?
First meeting was Monday. Martin winning that one 5-0. Then they played on Thursday. Wolfie winning again, this time 5-4. And last night, Warby got a little bit of revenge, winning 5-3, despite Martin averaging 95 to Warby's 88.
140.
$59.
$139.
You already know enough about Wolfie's resume. Of course, a 3-time world champion. One of the few players in history to defend it.
55.
And of course, recreated history and winning the World Masters 3 times on the trot. But Warby, first big breakthrough coming in 2018, winning the very and always tough to win Welsh Open. And he won twice in Ireland on the same weekend, I do believe. Republic of Ireland Open and the Killarney High Performance Roofing Open.
81.
And this year, just before the lockdown, won the Isle of Man Open and a semi-finalist in the World Masters in 2019.
100.
That was the one that took place at the Circus Tavern.
$81.
We'll be here. Possible 14 darter. That's a long way off. So's that.
25.
So, Martin to hold throw. 85. 20 ball.
Game in 3.
And takes the ball out. 85 checkout on the ball. And it's a 18 dart hold of throw.
140.
Leg there for Warby. 41 after 12 at the 9. Didn't even scare the double 16 with his first start.
121.
Tell you what, if Wolfie ever wanted to pack him playing, he'd make a great referee, wouldn't he?
100.
$100.
100.
A big announcement coming from MODUS.darts.tv over the next 24 hours. Make sure you're following and subscribing across the social media platforms
140.
at Modus Darts 180 if you're a Twitter fan, and Modus Darts on Facebook and Instagram. Some big news coming tomorrow.
97.
140 for Wolfie. Another good scoring leg for Wolby.
$38. Oh, check. 28.
Just correcting his score. So 64. Another possible 14 dart leg. Treble 16, double 8.
Give me 3.
This time gets it done in 15.
$99.
Both players with a game under their belt, of course, this evening, so should be up to speed.
120.
$100.
Uh, 119.
$121.
Scoring phase of his game in this one so far for Wolby. Best we've seen from him this week.
125.
120, 119, 125 in this leg.
$60.
$77 left. Trying to find the treble 19 for double 10. 58 left.
97.
Oh, Martin has to get this to hold throw. Treble 17 ball. Already had one ball finish in the first leg on that 85 checkout.
42.
Oh, 30.
A reprieve for Wolfie here if he can slot this 79 away. Very, very aggressive again. 39 for top, 16 now for ball.
Game in 3.
And another ball finish for Wolfie. 79 on the ball. If you're a long, long way in front in a leg, you will go the 39 tops route. But more often than not,
45.
you'll look for the treble 19 double 11 or the 1920 tops. But Wolfie, the last couple of weeks, any shot that's offered up
47.
an opportunity for a shortcut, he's gone for it. Really attacking darts.
$60.
$97.
The opportunities had with one dart left in his hand, needing the ball, irrespective of what score his opponent's been on. He's just gone for it.
58.
$140.
Wolby still way in front in the averages,
58.
averaging just a smidge under 98. We're into we're at the end of the fourth leg. Treble 19 for tops, treble 18 for double 12.
93.
Good setup shot.
$140.
$12.
140 for Wolfie.
$60.
Wolby's stats for the week aren't too horrific. 31.13%, 47 from 151.
$60.
4 holds of throw, 2 apiece.
96.
Wolfie won the ball by virtue of hitting the ball, of course, and then took 85 out for 18 on the ball, and a solid 15 dart hold of throw from Wolby. And that's 79
96.
on the ball, 13-16 bullseye for another 18 darter for Martin, and then a hold of throw there in 19 for Wolby.
96.
Big difference in the averages
140.
and not the scoreline is because on Mike's throw, Wolfie's been way back.
$180.
And that's the first 180 of the match for Wolby.
$140.
Great response to leave 65. Still can finish, triple 20 in the ball.
57.
So 25 tops for Martin. And of course, so good on the ball. He slots it straight in there. Double 4.
57.
3 attempts at the ball. Make that 4 to win the ball. And he's hit them all so far.
Uh, 47.
$4.
988 for Wolby for the first break of throw in the match.
Oh. 17.
Game in 2.
Well, he gets there in the end, despite the 180. from Warby in that leg. It's a 20 dart hold of throw for Martin and a 3-2 lead.
$180.
A second 180 in successive legs for Warby.
140.
180 stats going into this match.
140.
Were as follows. Martin Adams 27, Mike Warburton 16. Martin in 3 in his first match, so Martin's on 30.
60.
Mike hit 1 against Fallon and 2 here, so 30-19 in the 180 column in favour of Wolfie.
140.
11 for the ball.
Ah,
He's gone for a
113.
5 to leave double 18. Risky that because you're aiming at the ball. I don't like that shot at all. Ooh, that treble 17 went in.
137.
Wolfie would have been on the ball and he's been mustard on it so far in this
Doing
one.
what?
But that's a 13 dart hold of throw. Best leg of the match so far. Wolfie slowly starting to close the gap in the average department.
53. 4.
100.
140.
Only missing out in his first 180 of this match.
60.
92.
Good example of match play darts here from Wolfie, just making sure he gets as much out of himself as he can
100.
on his own throw. He'd be quite happy just to serve this one out and get the win 5-4.
100.
We'll love to win 5-0, but it's all about taking care of the legs you start. And then if an opportunity arises on your opponent's throw,
41.
grab it with both hands. That's 6 darts at 115 for a 4-3 lead for Martin Adams. And a third win over Warby this week.
59.
100.
Good ton. So just in case Martin can't convert the 16 and tops,
Game in 2.
gets it done. 2 darts, 17 dart hold of throw. 7 legs played, 7 holds of throw. 2 180s, both to Warby.
41.
This is that opportunity I was talking about.
140.
Poor start from Warby, and Martin's all over it.
And 123.
$140.
Back to back 140s. A strong start to this 8th leg for Martin Adams.
100.
Putting Warby right under it. Stolen the throw. Just has to consolidate that with one treble.
55.
And I didn't mean a treble 5 either. No finish now.
$97.
$98.
140. Might be to save the match, this one. Fallon Sherrock popped this one out last night. 2 treble 20s and double 10. Warby, 2 10s.
Oh,
Ooh.
good effort. 126.
Well, I'd like to see a player attack the double with plenty of aggression. That was a little bit too much. So double 16.
52.
So Wolfie, 1 match start has come and gone.
No score.
And he didn't attack that one, which he needed to do. Not quite as aggressively as the double 10, of course. Oh, that's a complete blocker.
No score.
Yeah, no surprise there. So now Warby's got to really attack this double 7.
In 1.
And it does.
Sorry, Martin.
And
All the best, mate, in the last one.
How'd you, mate?
does hold throw. Frustratingly for Martin in 22 darts.
$96.
Started off so well in that leg as well, Wolfie, with back-to-back 140s.
$60.
Now this is just a battle of bottle. I'm not making a mistake.
60.
Fourth game of 10 this evening. Hope you're enjoying the coverage.
97.
$84.
Well, I'm not sure we can class that as a mistake or a recovery. A good visit here from Warby, puts him in the driving seat.
100.
Could have done with another treble 20, really. But he's in the leg.
140.
That's great darts from Wolfie, down to 121.
$140.
And a great 140 from Warby, taking him down to the easier of the two finishes. 84 left now for Martin.
97.
So, double 12 if Warby can't take out the 104. I've got a feeling he's going to get this. Feel it in me water.
Oh, 84.
Mystic Mason, nearly at his best. Getting dodgy. Double six. Oh dear, double three. Long way down for Martin.
Game in 3.
And he gets there in the end. All about experience, that one. And Wolfie gets his first win of the night. And it comes against Mike Warburton. And he gets his third win out of 4 matches against him. Up next, Fallon Sherrock against Carl McKinstry. Welcome back to a night at the darts brought to you by MODUS in association with Red Dragon. Red Dragon. Oof. Put my teeth back in. This one is between Fallon Sherrock and Carl McKinstry, our 5th game of 10 this evening.
Outside.
These two battling it out for 3rd spot.
25.
Bullseye.
Fallon Sherrock here nailed on to have the most 180s in this match. Basing that on stats, of course, Fallon 28 180s right up until this match,
100.
and Carl McKinstry only 15.
96.
Make of that what you will.
$97.
41.
This is their fourth meeting, Monday. Kyle 154, Tuesday 150, Wednesday Fallon 154 with a 96 average.
64.
In terms of tournament averages for the week, 89.71 for Kyle, 88.61 for Fallon.
90.
So potentially close match, looking at them figures, with Fallon to win, hit more 180s.
60.
And going on her finishing last night, she could do the treble. Queen of the Oki.
118.
Win match, most 180s, highest finish.
James shot 3 darts.
Oh, he's gone the 6-19s ball route. My goodness. That's that bet right out the window in the very first leg.
57.
That was a lovely finish.
81.
58.
100.
180.
1st 180
100.
goes to McKinstry.
140.
'Following this one,
140.
Warburton takes on Vessel.
James shot 2 darts.
It's finishing superb. That's a 14 dart hold of throw.
85.
Night and day. Oh, apples and oranges,
180.
whichever way you want to look at it. So the player we've seen play Vessel Nijman not very long ago, averaged just 82 in that one, only hit 3 140s, didn't hit a 180, had a highest checkout of 66, and only hit 1 of 3 doubles.
140.
He's not missed a double in this one, had a finish of 164, and has hit 2 180s.
60.
And he's averaging 113.31.
105.
Just missed the treble 20 to leave 88 for a 10 darter.
100.
Still a possible 11. Now a 12. 16 for tops.
56.
And that's his first dart. Missed out a double. Fortunately for Kyle, Fallon's way back on 198.
174.
That's a fabulous 174 just in case.
James shot 2 darts.
And that's back to back 14 darters for McKinstry. Leg 1, 164 checkout for a 15 and a break of throw. 180 in leg 2 and a 14 darter. And that's 66 checkout in 2. Leg 3, 180 and a 14 darter. All adds up to 107.15 average.
96, sorry.
Averaging 95.44. She's not had a look in.
83.
97.
55.
140.
That's a great 140. Gets her back in the leg. Treble 19 for ball. Wants the ball. Ooh.
102.
So 104 for Fallon. That's a treble 4. Treble 20 for double 16.
64.
Game and 2.
And that's the longest leg of the match so far, but it comes in 17 darts, which I wish was my longest leg in a game. Averaging exactly 100.
121.
60 darts in 4 legs. Works out at 15 darts a leg, which is exactly 100.20. 15, 14, 14 and 17.
66.
140.
Good resilience here from Fallon.
44.
And a bit of time to relax as Carl's back on 270. She can pretty much play with freedom from here. She won't be thinking she can win from 4-0 down.
140.
You just wait. The opportunity arises. You just make sure you're there to take advantage. Wants the ball.
84 and 3.
And hits the ball to get her first leg on the board. 84 checkout, 15 darter and a hold of throw. Two,
100.
a couple of ball finishes in our previous match with Martin Adams.
140.
Seen 2 in this one. Bull off the 164 in the first leg and that 84 there for Fallon.
100.
Pretty sure Kyle, being more aware than most that Fallon wasn't just going to roll over and have her belly tickled. It's not in her nature. She's a real scrapper, very quiet young lady, away from the hockey, but on it,
121.
she's absolutely fierce.
60.
120.
Just catching the tops. Not looking for a big 20 to leave tops. No real damage done there. But this has to go, Kyle.
1.
Oh, and it does go. No mistake at all. 13 dart, break of throw for Fallon. What a great response from 4-0 down. She held in 15 with that 84 checkout on the ball. And it's just gone out in 13.
50. 98.
Fallon averaging 98.45 at the minute. McKinstry
135.
dropped from the 100 average he was after 4 legs. Only just though.
97.
Super last one. And very much needed.
48.
Carl's just got to be wary to not try and defend the lead. To have a tendency to just sort of wait around until an opportunity presents itself. But you've just got to go out there and close the game out. Nice and aggressive.
60.
Same mentality had in the first 4 legs. Attack, attack, attack.
46.
It's 2 of them.
180.
And that's his 3rd of the match. Well, 88 points from potentially the exact opposite I said. So to win the match, most 180s, highest finish.
74.
It's just missed 7 to do just that. Well, she had some big finishes last night. 122, 140, 160. Can she take a 150 out tonight? Double 15.
120.
She has done that this week. May well have been against this man McKinstry.
Game and 1.
Very good game of darts from both. An absolutely brilliant start to the match from Kyle. 60 darts to win the first 4 legs, averaging over 100. We're going to be back in a few minutes with Mike Warburton against Nijman. And welcome back to a night at the darts, brought to you by MODUSdarts.tv in association with Red Dragon. Match number 6 of 10.
All the best,
All the
Vessel.
best, mate.
Vessel Nijman takes on Mike Warburton.
Bullseye.
Outside.
Vessel's
game, mate.
second game
All
of
the
the
best,
night.
Have a good game.
In fact, it's his third, of course. Played Martin in his first match,
80.
winning 5-2. Then beat Carl McKinstry in his second match.
One, two, three.
Mike had a 5-3 win over Fallon,
58.
and then narrowly lost 5-4 to Martin Adams in his second game.
$140.
$81.
They first met this week, Tuesday. Vessel winning 5-1 with a 92 average in 4 180s.
$140.
Didn't meet Wednesday as it was Warby's rest day.
44.
They met Thursday. Vessel Nijman winning that one 5-3. Two 180s in that one, 84 average. And they met for a third time last night with Warby
133.
getting his third win in consecutive matches after a streak of losing 8. But that's a opening 13 darter for Warby. And it's a break of throw.
$40.
$96.
4 matches to come after this one. Next up, Martin Adams against Fallon
50.
Sherrock.
$59.
$100.
$140.
Just 19. Vessel Nijman from
97.
Holland.
$100.
$140.
$74.
$32.
No score.
Gaming 2.
Missed darts punished. That's a hold of throw. Should really have been a break of throw for Vessel Nijman.
140.
I've just tried to look up. Most names in Dutch mean something or tell you where they're from.
100.
Not so, as far as I can find for Vessel Nijman.
100.
My initial thoughts that vessel would be Dutch or German
51.
for a ship or a boat, but not so. I'm sure someone will correct me, or I'll ask him myself. in a
140.
moment. This is a much better leg from the young man. 140, ton 140. To try and stop the rock.
60.
Best of 9, first to 5. All of these league matches.
89.
Good setup.
$100.
So for our second 13 darter of the match, not going to be.
Gaming 2.
It's a 14 and it's a hold of throw.
$140.
$140.
No 180s in this one so far.
100.
$180.
There you go.
Darts.
Thanks, Vessel.
$134.
That's a lovely opening 9 darts from Warby. 140 ton, 134.
145.
And 145 from Vessel. Did it twice last week. The 10 darter. Aaron Monk, of course, hitting the 9 darter on
59.
Wednesday against James Hubbard.
Gaming 2.
That's
11.
a lovely 11 darter. And a break of throw. And we are back on serve. $57 darts between them
100.
to get through those first first 4 legs.
81.
$58.
Played a lot of darts the last few weeks, has Vessel Nijman. Already a winner of our Icons
42.
of Darts in the daytime and a winner of the Night at the Darts Live League.
96.
$100.
31 in front, Vessel, plus these on throw.
98.
First down to a finish after 12. 149. Should be treble 20,
60.
treble 19, double 16.
$85.
60.
No real pressure on this 64 for a 3-2 lead. And to go in front for the very first
32.
time.
$94.
No score.
Incredible.
Two.
That's a 19 darter, and it's an instant break back for Warby.
100.
$60.
96.
$60.
That was a grade 60. Certainly deserved more. All three look to be touching the treble 20 wire.
180.
And all three of those are inside the treble 20 wire. Warby's first 180 of the match.
140.
Looking good for a 4-2 lead. And getting his second win of the night. Only narrowly
5.
went down to Wolfie earlier on. 5-4.
96.
In one.
And that's a lovely 13 dart. Hold of throw. All the pressure now on the shoulders of Vessel Nijman. 4-2 down. Unbeaten so far tonight.
60.
Was looking good to go through the card. Not so. Warby has other ideas.
180.
And that's a 180 in leg 6, followed by a 180 in leg 7.
$79.
Already 41 in front.
100.
$100.
This will be back-to-back wins over Vessel if he can convert this 4-2 lead. That's looking good. They're both in.
140.
Lost his 2 opening matches convincingly, and then had a win over Vessel last night.
56.
Can he do the double? 6 darts at 81, possible 11 darter. I've had one in the match in the 4th leg from Vessel Nijman.
41.
One, two, one.
Gaming 2.
Well, Warby
Brilliant,
hands
Martin.
Vessel Nijman his first defeat of the night and does the double over Vessel Nijman after beating him last night as well. Up next, Martin Adams against Fallon Sherrock. We'll be back in a few minutes for that one. And welcome back to a night at the darts, brought to you by MODUS Darts.tv in association with Red Dragon. Match number 7, Martin Adams up against Fallon Sherrock. Final few practice darts and they will be bulling up.
$25.
Bullseye.
Third matches for both players.
Have a good one, Fallon. All the best.
Martin going down 5-2 in the opening match to Vessel Nijman. Fallon losing 5-3 to Mike Warburton. Then Martin beat Warburton 5-4 and Fallon went down to a very, very good Carl McKinstry 5-2.
81.
$59.
These two met Monday night. Fallon winning that one 5-4,
81.
three 180s and a 90 average. Tuesday was Martin's rest day.
100.
Wednesday, Fallon did the double, winning 5-1 again, averaging 90.
100.
Fallon's rest day was
140.
Thursday night. And they met again on Friday night, and Fallon doing the treble, this time winning 5-1 with a 92.85 average and 2 180s.
110.
3 wins from 3 matches.
$140.
Good bit of pressure. She loves double 18.
62.
And that's a very solid opening leg of darts there from Fallon Sherrock.
$140.
Following this one, Mike Warburton up against Carl McKinstry. Then
99.
Fallon will be back in action against Vessel Nijman. And then the final match of the night, Mr. McKinstry against Martin Adams.
100.
$100.
$55.
$92.
$60.
$84.
Both down to a finish after 12. Martin gets the first crack though, 146. Oh, needed the treble 18, strayed into the treble 4.
86.
19's here for Fallon. Needs the treble now to leave the ball.
54.
Sorry about that. Game
The
in
double
two.
double. And it's a 17 dart hold for Martin.
140.
60.
99.
180.
Martin's first 180.
140.
This is a great leg from Fallon. 140, 99, 140, 122 after 9.
$60.
And 6 darts at the 122. Wants the ball.
97.
Narrowly misses the ball. Again, very aggressive. Not even a thought to set it up.
$41.
25 and 2.
Despite the 180 from Martin, it's a 14 dart holder throw. For Fallon Sherrock. She now leads 2-1.
83.
100.
60.
81.
Averaging exactly 93 as we're nearly halfway through the fourth leg.
96.
Great start from Fallon and looking good here to try and break the throw of Martin Adams. Needed more than a 60. 83, 60, 96 so far in this one for Martin. Should switch to the 18s.
92.
Wow, it's going big. Gone for the 12 for the 170.
135.
That's 1/3 of it. Ooh.
134.
Well, if you're not going to take it out, that's not a bad result. Needs tops. Oh, I thought 60 wasn't in. So double 18 for the hold.
Game in one.
And it is a hold. For a fourth hold of throw in this match so far. Fallon opened with a 17. Martin responded in 17. Fallon went out in 14, despite a 180 in leg 3 for Martin. And Martin just gone out in 16. 2-2. Bit of Desmond.
40.
That's 40. So, a mistake from Fallon. Can Wolfie pounce?
100.
Back-to-back tons. 64 in front on the Sherrock throw.
100.
36 behind now. Big visit here. Puts him in the driving seat.
100.
3 straight tons down to 201.
133.
7 19s leave 132. The 5 19s left the 170. May go bull here.
100.
No, stayed on the 60.
Um, 54.
54. It was a 15 when she was attempting the 25. So 4 straight tons.
49.
Turned into Alan Glazier in that leg. The old ton machine, the man in black.
702.
If you're watching, I hope you're well. Always get to see Alan Glazier at the Winter Gardens in Blackpool for the World Match Play, due to take place at the end of July.
180.
Fingers crossed it does, of course. With the highlights of the darting calendar, the World Match Play, wonderful tournament, great venue.
$140.
Martin himself, like me, a semi-finalist there. Me in 98, Martin in 2001. In fact, I played Steve Beaton that year. And they're both still
45.
playing. Remarkable.
One, two, five.
That's 80. So 16 for tops.
96.
And an opportunity for Fallon. She will only get 1 dart at a double, or maybe 2 at tops. Double 10. Ooh.
89.
First solid break of throw opportunity.
Ah, 20.
So Fallon here. He
21.
hits the double 5 despite the 180 from Martin, and that's a 13 dart break of throw. To now lead 4-2. I think she likes playing Martin. She might like the pace
99.
more, the familiarity. Of course, she knows Martin very well.
Oh. Got it. 22.
Averaging just under 95 at the moment, Fallon. He said has 3 convincing wins over Martin this week.
100.
Can she make it 4?
$180.
That's the third 180 for Wolfie.
96.
99 ton, 126 from Fallon, 22 180 from Martin, but he's back in the red bit. Back to back 180s, or is he going to switch?
180.
Oh, he risked it. Brave stuff from Wolfie.
134.
Oh, this is lovely stuff from both. 119. 12 ball. Needs the ball. Was mustard on it earlier. Oof.
94.
So 10 double 16, 6 double 18. On the 10.
42.
Finishes it off with a lovely 15 dart leg. Well, that's 4 from 4 against Martin Adams this week for Fallon Sherrock. We're going to be back in a few minutes with Mike Warburton against Kyle McKinstry. And welcome back to A Night at the Darts, brought to you by MODUSdarts.tv in association with Red Dragon. Our 8th match, day number 6, week number 4 already. Mike Warburton takes on Kyle McKinstry.
Yep.
Get the bull out of the way and the game underway, and I'll give you a bit of background on not just tonight's results so far, but a bit of previous between these two.
25.
25.
Both hitting 25. So they'll go again.
25.
25 from Kyle.
25.
25 from Mike. We'll go again.
25.
25.
And if you wonder why we don't do the ball up on TV, now you know why.
25.
Oh, outside. All the best, Kyle.
Good game, mate.
Good game, pal.
Kyle wins the ball in the end. Fourth meeting,
130.
of course, but just a graphic error. Just need to swap sides on the graphic.
Mike, got to go now, yeah? No problem, okay. $60.
140.
140.
57.
85.
3 previous meetings between these two have all been won by McKinstry. Monday 5-1 with 106 average. Tuesday 5-3 with a 96 average. And they met Thursday night.
140.
Kyle averaging 90.
Game shot, 2 darts.
Good that.
And that's a solid 14 dart hold of throw and opening leg for McKinstry. Mixed bag for both this evening.
60.
Warby beating Fallon 5-3. Kyle going down 5-1 to Vessel Nijman.
60.
And Warby narrowly beaten by Martin Adams 5-4. And Kyle beat Fallon 5-2. Both players averaging 96 in that one. Kyle hitting 3 180s. Then Warby had a great win over Vessel Nijman, averaging 94, 5-2.
100.
So this is Warby's final game of the night and the week.
43.
One more to come from Kyle in our final match of the night.
180.
Following this one is Alan Sherrock versus Vessel Nijman.
140.
137.
Strong leg on the Warby throw here. 60 ton, 180, 137, 24 after 12. 2 sixes. Ooh, 2 threes.
18.
Frustration for McKinstry. 1 dart at tops for Warby for holder throw.
54.
Can he lay one on top? Yes, he can, and gets it done. And the break of throw leads 2-0.
$96.
137.
140.
Both players averaging well into the 90s.
83.
95.
Don't forget to give us a follow across social media for all the latest developments and news and announcements for next week. That will be
100.
announced in the next 24 hours. At MODUS DARTS 180 on Twitter. Please
134.
give us a follow. MODUS DARTS on Facebook and Instagram.
$100.
27.
Missed doubles again. Very clean first leg. Has missed doubles.
God.
And Mike's missed the big 12.
Whoa. 26.
54, I think.
54.
144.
Game shot 3 darts.
And that's 3-0. In a blink of an eye for Kyle.
$140.
121.
140.
140.
140.
Great leg from Warby. 3 140s on the spin.
180.
1 $55.
So 60 for an 11 darter.
Team shot 2.
Ah, wonderful leg. Game changer, the 180 there. That was a break of throw. Double break now in favour of McKinstry. And can he make it 4 from 4? Similar to Fallon against Martin. In our previous match, she won that one 5-2 to make it 4 from 4 this week against Wolfie. Good game, that one. 95.52 average for Fallon and a 94.38 for Martin. Fallon was clinical.
$140.
Did have a 100+ average against Warby in one of their matches on Monday, winning 5-1 with 106 average.
42.
$180.
Great battling from Warby. His first 180.
86.
Both down to a finish.
$97.
So 123 to win it. Trouble 19. Oh dear. Can't finish now.
83.
But left tops just in case. Oh, unlucky.
26.
Clip the wire, you could hear it. So tops
Game
for
and 1.
5-0. And it is 5-0 and 4 consecutive wins against Mike Warburton for Kyle McKinstry. We're going to be back with our penultimate game of the night in a few minutes, and that's Fallon Sherrock against Vessel Nijman. Welcome back to a night at the darts, brought to you by MODUS.TV in association with Red Dragon. This is our penultimate match of tonight, night number 6, week number 4. Fallon Sherrock versus Vessel Nijman.
Outside.
Bullseye.
Good game.
All the best, Fallon.
Our final match after this one is Carl McKinstry against Martin Adams.
57. $180.
$100.
They first met this week on Tuesday, with Vessel winning 5-3 with a 95 average. Fallon Sherrock just over 90 with 3 180s. They met again on Wednesday.
180.
Fallon winning that one 5-2 with 4 180s and a 92 average.
132.
Didn't meet on Thursday night as it was Fallon's rest day, but they met Friday night. The night Fallon
7.
won the Daily League, and on that occasion she won 5-2 with a 94 average.
Uh, 28. No. Yeah.
$60.
Good record against Vessel, and you think he's won the Icons of Darts Live League in the day, and then followed that up with a win
134.
in the night at the Darts Live League. And she holds a 2-1 winning record. And of course, she holds a 4-0 winning record over
93.
Martin Adams after defeating him a couple of matches ago
97.
in what was an absolute cracker, with both of them averaging 95.
140.
$81.
134.
So putting pressure on Fallon's throw. She was taking these big finishes out off the lampshade last night. 160s, 140s, 122s.
54.
So 78 for Fallon. Treble 18, double 12. Oof, right on the wire.
66.
Correct. Oh, double 10 for the break of throw.
Game in 3.
And it is a break of throw, annoyingly, for Fallon, going in last start. Always frustrating for some reason when the last start goes in as an opponent.
134.
$140.
I think you will agree. A fabulous addition to the a night at the Darts League
140.
has Fallon and Vessel, of course.
Four.
140.
Super leg, this one. 134, 140, 140. Back comes Fallon. Can she fill it?
177.
Oh, she can. Wonderful 177 switch. 87 here. Needs the ball.
Game in 3.
And gets the ball. Beautiful 12 dart leg there from Vessel Nijman. He's having to play at this level.
140.
102.48 average as we go into the fourth leg for Vessel Nijman. 98.79 for Fallon.
66.
43.
Must win leg, this one for Fallon.
81.
180.
And another 180 takes Vessel down to 180.
174.
Oh, superb. Absolutely outstanding throwing from Fallon Sherrock. He's had a 180, 177, and now a 174 to leave tops.
1.
And she hits the tops. And that's a 13 dart hold of throw. And she's having to play at that level just to get a leg on the board. 104.79 now
134.
for Vessel Nijman. Cancel that. 106.27. 100.62 for Fallon.
58.
85.
100.
60.
David Evans. Congratulations to him for winning the league. Vessel Nijman
1, 2, 3.
in second spot. Just a squeak behind David Evans. Third spot. All a little bit too complicated for me to explain. I'd need to get my abacus out, I think.
$100.
But Fallon, before these matches tonight,
133.
was in third spot. Needed that.
100.
Needed the treble 20 to have a go at tops to get the breaker throw. Double 8 for full 1. Double 4. Ooh.
23.
Now then. This could change the complexion of the match.
22.
And that is a 17 dart break of throw for Fallon Sherrock. Gets her back in the match. Trails now 3-2.
90.
96.
140.
Both still maintaining those superb averages.
96.
Both on 99 now. Wonderful game of darts so far.
32.
But that is a slip. Will it be punished? May go ball here.
171.
Oh, just stayed there. 171 to add to his two 180s takes him down to 138.
134.
And a 134 takes Fallon down to 105.
98.
Hit the treble 20 with his first start. Decided to stay there. Treble 15 for tops.
85.
Gave me 1.
And that's a 13 dart break of throw for Vessel Nijman. Winning legs of 14, 18, 12 and 13. Winning legs of 13 and 17, but scores of 180, 177 and 174
180.
for Fallon. Haven't been enough.
45.
Vessel Nijman
60.
averaging 102.9, and he's had to get himself into this winning position.
96.
55.
Here's another superb display from 25-year-old Fallon Sherrock.
40.
Vessel Nijman, of course, only 19. What a future this young man will have in this game.
58.
Another one of those would make things interesting, but down to 120. We know how good she can be on her finishing. Anything around 80 odd to 130.
56.
She really does fancy it. So 120. 20 now for tops. Tops needed.
100.
Just a couple of shots like that with the odd dart here and there in this one.
Gave me 3.
Ah, what a great match, and a 92 to finish up for Vessel Nijman. 2-2 between those two this week, and another great performance, of course, from Fallon Sherrock. We'll be back in a few minutes with our final match of the night. Carl McKinstry takes on Martin Adams. Welcome back to a night at the darts, brought to you by MODUS.TV in association with Red Dragon. This is our final match of the night and our final match of the week. Congratulations to our weekly champion, David Evans.
25.
Runner-up, Vessel Nijman. Third spot goes to this man, Kyle McKinstry.
Thank you very much. All the best, Carl.
Now, to try and do this as uncomplicated as possible, for Kyle to win the nightly league, he has to win 5-1 or better.
55.
If he doesn't, it goes to Vessel Nijman.
140.
Fourth meeting, of course, between these two this week.
114.
They met on Monday, and it was, well, scoreline was a little bit flattering. McKinstry winning 5-2 with a 94 average. Martin averaging a shade under 98. 2 180s apiece in that match.
100.
Tuesday was Martin's day off.
55.
Wednesday, they met again. Martin winning 5-1, averaging just over 90. And they met for
100.
a third time on Thursday, and Wolfie won that one 5-4. Cracking game. 5 180s in the match, 3 to Martin, 2 to Kyle. Martin's average 97, Kyle's 96. Well, we could have a great match here. Both on 106 after 12.
58.
Ooh. Just missing the double 16 for the break of throw. 16 for double 16. One left.
Game in 3.
Martin gets it done. 18 dart hold of throw. And 180 for McKinstry. Both losing their
59.
opening matches tonight to Vessel Nijman. Then Martin had a 5-4 win
100.
over Warby. Kyle had a 5-2 win over Fallon. Then Martin went down 5-2 to Fallon.
119.
Kyle had a very impressive 5-0 win over Warby. And this is their
87.
final match of the night. Don't forget, give us a follow across social media for all the latest news on next week's action.
140.
At Modus Darts 180 on Twitter and Modus Darts on Facebook and Instagram.
94.
If you do choose to follow us on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell so you get alerted when we do go live on Monday.
100.
Which will be our 5th week of bringing you live darts.
20.
83 for Martin for a break of throw. 16 for the ball. Well, greed. especially the way he's been hitting the ball tonight. He's been mustard on it.
51.
51 leaves 32. Double
Jim
10.
shot, first dart.
And that's a hold of throw for Kyle McKinstry. Like I said, for Kyle to win tonight's league.
132.
Oh, that's a ridiculous deflection. Would have to win tonight. Win this one 5-1 to win tonight's league. Otherwise, Vessel Nijman wins that one. But overall, as I've said, congratulations to David Evans, and of course, congratulations to
85.
Aaron Monk, who wins our Icons of Darts Live League. That's been brought to you for the last 3 days by Paul Nicholson.
$180.
And the first 180 for Wolfie. 132, 85, 180. 104 after 9.
$92.
Just misses double 12 for a 12 darter. A long way in front.
140.
Game in 2.
And that's a 14 dart holder throw for Martin Adams. Been an absolute pleasure to commentate on.
100.
So good seeing him healthy and well, and throwing some absolutely outstanding darts.
85.
180.
Wolfie, incredibly, had his big breakthrough 32 years ago in the British Professional.
134.
He's still going strong.
89.
$81.
So 6 darts at the 132 for Carl McKinstry. May still go the ball route.
$92.
$81.
So tops for a 4th consecutive holder throw in this match.
Jim shot, 3 darts.
And a 14 darter for Carl McKinstry. 2 apiece.
$95.
134.
Both averaging a rock solid 94 as we
60.
go into the 5th leg of this match. Super standard.
100.
41.
Highest average of the week was from our league, our overall league winner, David Evans, against
140.
Mike Warburton, 113.86.
Scorers behind.
An average high enough to grace any hockey.
81 on
Just-
my side to go on.
Just waiting
I've
for
got a 140 to go on.
Race side.
just waiting for our graphics to catch up.
Sorry.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
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 Called up now. 134 ton, 140
Yeah. I
for
think
Kyle.
we're good. Yeah. Meter throw. Yeah. Good. Cool. There we go. $100.
So 6 starts at 127 for McKinstry for the first break of throw of the match.
57.
Could have left it a little handier than that.
$140.
So Wolfie applies a bit of pressure. And he's missed the big 20 to leave double 16.
38.
All right, can Wolfie avoid the ball to try and get a 25?
That's good. 59.
No, he made sure. Tops.
Game in 3.
And Topsy gets a great 65 finish under pressure to hold throw. That's now 5 legs all on throw in this one.
140.
$60.
55.
$100.
83.
Down to 223, so 118 in front on throw for Carl McKinstry.
$43.
97.
And to a finish of 126. Can Wolfie find a 140 or a 180? That's unfortunate.
81.
Slipped into the one with the second dart. I think he wants the ball.
Same shot, 3 darts.
And hits the ball. 126 finish. For McKinstry, 15 darter. And our 6th hold of throw. Now a little best of 3.
60.
$140.
Or will this end up honours even for the week?
$100.
95.
Scorers behind again.
Yeah.
Just waiting for the score graphics to catch up.
Yeah. I'll wait.
We'll be back in a moment.
Put another shilling in the meter.
Someone put 50p in the internet meter, please.
It'll be here in a minute.
There we go.
Back in the
Yeah.
room. Thank you.
Go now.
Lovely.
Technology is a wonderful thing when it works. Great composure by Wolfie.
180.
If he was any more laid back on the hockey, he'd be asleep. He's in trouble in the leg there, and then produces a 180. That's great darts as well from McKinstry. Eighty scored, 81 left.
137.
Oh, wonderful 6 darts from Wolfie. 180, 137 to set it up. Tops.
Game
Oh,
shot,
and he
3
takes it out. A beautiful finish. Treble 17. Tops for a 1-3-1 checkout from McKinstry. To break throw, lead 4-3.
60.
It looks very much like the kind of shot you do at an exhibition, but it makes absolute sense.
140.
80 with 2 darts in your hand. The biggest target on the board is the double, of course.
57.
These players are so good. If they hit one target, more often than not, they'll follow it. Wolfie there left 24 after 12, 60 ton, and then found the 180 and the 137 to set it up.
57.
And didn't even get a go. Brilliant 1-3-1 checkout. But looking good here to immediately break back
125.
down to 136 after 9.
46.
So we are going to go to a decider. All bar something daft happening. And liked the lies, has stayed there. Did have the option
100.
to switch, but that's a fabulous final dart. Martin averaging just over 95. Kyle averaging 93.5. Double 9. Will he split it or go straight at it? Straight at it.
Game in 2.
And gets it. And that's a 14 dart break of throw to take us to a decider. Where's your 50 pence? Mine's in my pocket. Been a great game of darts.
85.
Plenty of 180s. At 126 on the ball for McKinstry. And then
180.
in the 7th leg, that 1-3-1 on tops. And then he finds his 3rd 180 of the match in the deciding leg.
100.
100.
So it's got the throw from Martin. Back he comes.
180.
He just loves playing darts. And that's why both players hitting a 180 in the deciding leg.
140.
Oh, and very nearly a second one for McKinstry. So 136 to win it. Another one of those for double 8. Oh.
196.
That would have been a fitting end to a fabulous match.
Game shot.
And that is a fitting end to a fabulous match. Carl McKinstry going out in 12 darts on the ball to nick it 5-4. Thank you very much for joining us all this week. We're going to be back Monday at 10:30 a.m. As I've said, give us a follow across social media to get up to date with our latest news at MODUS Darts 180 on Twitter and MODUS Darts on Facebook and Instagram. I'll be back on Monday. See you then.